Nobody messes with the Pierce family. What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeek Mixer here to give you guys my review on the season finale of Black Lightning. Yes, guys, the season finale of Black Lightning for season 2 was yesterday, and I saw it, and I loved it. Great way to end it, and great way to give us some cliffhangers going into season 3. Now, I admit season 2 was lagging, which I mentioned in my last video, but for all that lagging, it definitely gave us a very epic conclusion here. Like, to finally see, first off, Black Lightning and Tobias Whale go at it. It was short, mind you, but it was definitely awesome to see. It was beautiful, finally, to see Black Lightning and Tobias Whale go at it after all this time. And speaking of which, Lightning also finally got her hands on Tobias, and yeah, she was gonna kill him, but luckily her dad showed up and fought her to make her stop, which is good because Jennifer, if you had gone down that path, trust me, there would have been no coming back, and it wouldn't have been pretty. It would have gotten a whole lot worse for you. But definitely, what a great way to end it there. And speaking of Lightning, it was great to see her and Peter Gamby get more screen time. It's in this season, actually, that we were getting a bit more scenes with Peter Gamby with Jennifer, at least when she finally was ready to accept her responsibilities as Lightning. Or more vengeance. But either case, it was great to see because their team up to get the power back on when all of Freeland went into a blackout was awesome. And all I gotta say I gotta agree with Peter Gamby when Jennifer was helping him out was you are awesome, because girl, you are awesome. Especially that scene when you came out of that van floating like that. That was insane. I was just like, awesome. That was really an awesome scene right there. And speaking of awesome scenes, when the powers went out, Lightning's powers were low on energy. But when they got back and he was able to free himself from being incapacitated into ice. The scene right there made me feel the same way I felt when I was seeing Wonder Woman in the No Man's Land back in her film. That's exactly how I felt. And the fight scenes between Black Lightning and Thunder taking on the Masters of Disaster was great. It's always great to see the choreography, fighting styles with Thunder and Black Lightning as they fight people. It's amazing, guys. And I'm telling you, this was a great way to end it off for them. I just loved it. And speaking of another member of the Pierce family, Lynn, man, she got to throw down a bit with Dr. Jace as she finally got some vengeance on that woman. Mind you, she didn't kill her, but still seeing her beat the crap out of Dr. Jace was amazing. I was even like, Black Lightning, okay. Yeah, Black Lightning was like, okay, you got this. But the one mistake they did was give her over to the authorities. But then again, Dr. Jace did make him have a deal. But even still, they still shouldn't have given her away, especially Lynn, especially knowing with the Markovians out there and everything. But hey, what can you do? And it's because that's exactly what happened when she got booked by the proper police authorities with Henderson and his police force. She was kidnapped by a bounty hunter sent there to kidnap her by the Markovians. So that was no surprise on that end. And speaking of the Markovians, it seems they might be the main antagonists in season 3, but I'm pretty sure all of us were seeing that after all the episodes we were seeing in this season. So that's no surprise right there. And now let's go into Tobias, who at this point, his obsession with Black Lightning was his downfall. He had all these different plans, but with Black Lightning showing up, he just didn't care about him anymore. All he wanted was to kill Black Lightning, no matter what the cost. And in doing so, that made him push everyone away, even Cutter, who he was developing a relationship with. Poor Tobias, well, Your obsession just made you lose everything. But now he's in the custody of the ASA. But he's definitely going to be back. I mean, he and Jefferson Pierce, they have the similar relationship to Daredevil and the Kingpin here. And like I've said in my previous videos, Tobias Well is the kingpin of Freeland. No doubt he's going to find a way to get himself out. I mean, if Kingpin can influence people in the FBI and government agents and anyone around in New York, no doubt Tobias can do the same thing. He'll find his way to get out or still have power even if he is behind bars. That is not going to be a surprise on that end. Not at all. And now let's go ahead and talk about Agent Odell. So, Agent Odell decided it was time to quit playing around and let the Pierce family know that he knew who they were. But before that, it was a really great moment to see the family together. Finally having a family moment. It really touched my heart on that one. Until it was broken up by Odell coming in, telling him that he knew all about them, about their superhero identities, but not coming there to be an enemy. He's actually coming there to offer them to get them to assist him in the war that's coming in season 3. You see, the Markovians have got other pod kids in their country. And speaking of the pod kids, the ones that Tobias had, they are all free now, but they're all out there and hiding somewhere, probably to try to get a normal life back. But back on to what I was saying about Odell, yeah, Markovians still have pod kids of their own in their country, and they're getting them all ready for war, and Freeland is going to be the first spot for that war. And Odell wants the Black Lightning family to help him out. So I guess in a way we could be seeing the Black Lightning team or the Outsiders team be formed in season 3 probably. Maybe, because Odell already has a few metahumans ready for him himself. One of which is going to be a real shocker for Jen, and that is Khalil. Yeah, Khalil is revealed to be one of the 3 pockets that Odell has. So, Mike, is he alive? That's obviously clear. I think he's alive. The other 2 are Wendy, the Wind Girl, and Isa, the one who we met at the beginning of season 3, who has the power to make people tell the truth when he makes eye contact with people. So we could definitely, yeah, we could most probably see an Outsiders team or a Black Lightning team form in season 3. And speaking of Outsiders, with the Markovians showing up next season, it makes you think: Are we probably gonna get that? Oh yeah, Brienne. I was gonna say, are we gonna probably get Brienne, the Prince of Markovia, and the Princess of Markovia, Tara? Now, if you guys know your comic book history, then you know Brienne is a member of the Outsiders known as Geoforce. Tara was a member of the Teen Titans and the famous storyline of the Judas Contract. So maybe we might see one or both of them in the series who may start off as Black Lightning's enemies, but then become his allies. Because no doubt, these Markovians are probably terrorists or government who work over at their country, but are also terrorists at the same time. They're like a big black dark ops that the Markovian governments may not know about and are manipulating some other people into thinking what they're doing is right for their country, when in reality, it's not. It's a possibility, because that's how all governments are. All governments have some people, some dark people in there who will do things behind their government's back to further their own selves for power. That's a possibility. But definitely what I want in season 3 is for us to fully get confirmation on who Grace really is. Is the Grace we've known all this time really the Grace we know? Or is that just another form she takes to hide herself? Because we know she's a shapeshifter, and already it's pretty much leaning to the fact that she may be Cheetah. Possibly or possibly not. That's what I really want to be confirmed in season 3. And in the process, it can finish off Anissa's story on that end. And who knows, maybe make a new story with her. Because I definitely like to see her relationship with Grace come in full circles come season 3. Definitely on that end. But definitely gotta wonder what will happen now that the Markovians are gonna be the main antagonists going forward. What more can we see? But before I leave, guys, I want to just talk to you guys on what I heard about. I hear that they might cancel Black Lightning after season 3. And why? Well, that's due to low ratings, I'm hearing. So if you guys are enjoying Black Lightning and you know some other people out there who enjoy it, get them to try to watch it from time to time. And heck, let's say even if they do cancel it, let's just hope they just cancel it on the CW and they can probably shift it over to the DC Universe streaming app and people can see it from there. Possibly because Black Lightning has been one of the best CW DC shows ever out there. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'll put it over on even on Arrow and Flash. I mean, I still love Arrow and the Flash, but these seasons have been okay. Like season 4 of Flash has been alright to a degree, not really one of the best of the seasons. And Arrow this season, it's been good. The whole prison thing with Oliver was okay, but didn't have me enough invested in it. But once Emiko showed up, I was really invested in it. But definitely, Black Lightning's my #1 favorite right now. I'm loving it, and I really don't want it to be canceled already. I really don't, and I'm sure many of you will agree on that end. But definitely let me guys know what you thought of season 2, because season two's finale and the entire season was pretty good. Not as good as season 1, but the finale, great way to end it. Great way to end things. And I definitely let me know what you guys thought about it. And if you're enjoying my videos, just click that like button and then subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos. Until then, MegaGeek Mixer signing out. Bye!